Hello, hi, and welcome to Gen Z Vibes. I'm Maryann and I'm joined by the amazing
Phiestar here.
That's right, this is where the music hits different, the movies are iconic, and entertainment is always extra.
It is always from the viral trends to jaw-dropping premieres. We serve you the scoop with style.
Right, so hit the vibe check and let's hit up the volume and let's dive in. So I'm going to tell you about the law of responsibility, which is one of the 12 laws of karma. It's basically about how you are the source of your experiences, because whatever you do, it'll come back to you. So it's basically your whole life. Yeah, it reminds us that ultimately we are accountable for how our lives unfold. Like, it's easy to blame others for situations. Kama kitu inakuhapenia unasema oh nana is rude, kumbe ni wewe. Right, ama ukiwa na bad luck, like ufai kufanya hivyo, you know. The law basically says you look inward. Like kitu kikuhapenia unafanya like, is it me, am I the problem, nini. It says how you are not a victim in life, like you are the co-creator. Kila kitu ina happen you is happening because of you. Like if there's something wrong in your life, like relationships, work, emotions, it's like unafaa sit down with yourself and you study in it, you know, because your external world like reflects your internal conditions. Kama there's chaos outside, kama you're having fights with your friends, maybe there's chaos inside that needs healing.
Yeah, and based on that, there's this example. Imagine that you're constantly falling out of friends. This law will definitely challenge you, and you'll sit down and ask yourself, like, what energy do I bring into this friendship? Maybe you're too defensive, closed off, or expecting others to fix your things. Once you may realize your patterns, you'll gain the power to change them. And this law to teach like how you're supposed to take or even do things. Like, we're really supposed to take our own, like make our own choices of words and even the energy. Like, let's be accountable of everything that we do. And then we can reflect and not deflect. Like, instead of like asking where are people like this, try and even like attracting yourself by asking like, why is it happening like this? And then you really need to set boundaries and make choices. Those boundaries that you set and the choices, they're supposed to be aligned in your values, not pressure or even fear. And then you're supposed to respond, not even to react. Like, responsibility includes mature, like you choose mature, calm responses, that those impulsive reactions. So in short, the law of responsibility, like, it empowers you, you know. It shifts you from being passive to being proactive, because it's all about, you can't always control what's happening to you, but you can always control how you respond to it. Now let's talk about something really fun, because tumefika mid-year, si tuko July. Yeah, so to commit, I'm gonna tell you how you are going to reset your life. So this is a mid-year reset, because you don't want to fikirianga every time you have to do something lazima ikuwe new year. You can also do it ikiwa mid-year, because it's all about checking in, recharging, and realigning your life with your goals and your peace. And the first thing that you can do to do the mid-year reset is you pause and you reflect. So unajiuliza, what went well for the first half of the year? Like umepata new friends, nini unakaa chini, then unazangalia sasa what drained you, because the whole point of a reset is changing things that hazikuwa zinakubamba before. And then sasa unaangalia pia what are you proud of, like the achievements that you've made. Alafu unazi write down, una journal it, and then ama unaweza voice record, unajirecord kwa simu, ama you can talk about it with a friend. And then the other thing, declutter your space. Like, you can clean your room, your desk, or even your digital space. That is the email, the photos, and even the apps. And then you can donate clothes that you haven't worn in months. Don't pile them, like share them. Kuna children's home that you can offer them. Like, a clean space is also a clear mind. You could also like revisit your goals. Like, did you set goals in January? Kama for example, hizo new year resolutions unaziangalia, unafanya like, hey, is this zikoaje, you know? And then you could always adjust or replace them if they no longer align with who you are now. Like, there's no shame in changing direction, because rejection is not misdirection. Very true. And then the other thing that you can do is refresh your routine. almost everyone akona routines, that is the morning routines or even the evening routines. You can make them glow up by adding up some things like a 5 minute stretch every morning or my evening, and then even a skincare step, like even a no like phone for like 30 minutes.
Walai.
You say there's no phone. Unaweza manage your simu.
I don't know if I can do that.
But try it out. Honestly, nice idea.
Yeah, because uki unplug, una recharge. So like uki take a day or a weekend to be offline, inako slow down and you like you're able to breathe. Na you're on that day and you unakaa hauko kwa simu, haufanyi nini, you just chill. Haufanyi to do list, how make plans for that day. Unakuwa to you just exist on this one day.
Yeah, and then you can make it fun and inspiring. Like see must if you're boring, make it fun na bado inaku-inspire. And you can do this by even creating a new playlist. Also you can come up with a mood board or even a Pinterest vision board. And then you can even buy a new notebook and then you journal. Like treat yourself with something that usually motivates you. Do what motivates you. At the same time, ikuwe ni fun. Yeah, si must ikuwe boring.
And then you can also set mini intentions, because sometimes these big goals can overwhelm you. So kama for example, unataka kupata kitu kubwa, you just kind of like small steps. Kama for example, I want to feel more energized. Kama unamkanga ukiwa na low energy or something, ama tu when you're doing things you feel like you're low, make sure una feel like I want to feel more energized. Una set, that's one of the mini goals. Ama pia unaweza sema I want to show up for myself daily. If sometimes you feel like you put others before yourself,
and it surely happens.
So that is like una align your actions with your feelings, and those are some of the ways that you can do your mid-year reset.
That was so amazing based on the mid-year reset. And kuna part tumeambiwa story ya ku make your own playlist. And the first song was I'll Find You by Kelly. That song is so inspiring. Like, look for a friend, find a friend who will always be there for you.
Yep, and the next song was Is It by Tyler. I love Tyler because she's so young and doing like Anna grow. Like aliwin hadi a Grammy. Na nimeona leo just today and nimeona that like she can paint.
Oh yeah.
She can literally paint. Yeah, so she's singing, she's dancing and she's painting. Atubaki share them talents.
Zote amezibeba.
Yeah.
The other one was I'm Getting Ready by Nicki Minaj. Like I won't talk about the law that usually defends me. You know, out of my tongue I speak life, I speak death. Such a nice song.
Yeah, na Nicki Minaj. She was like a Nicki Minaj song.
Natural wimbo from Bible verses.
Yeah. The next song was Won't You Do It by Corinne Hawthorne, which is so nice because Jesus will most definitely do it.
Yeah, he will. And then the other one is At My Worst by Klanina Sweet, whatever. Think sweet. So this song is like that person will appreciate you. Yeah. You are not perfect, but your imperfection atakuchukua tu venye
clock it. I love the next song was I Smile by Kirk Franklin. And I just like smile, you know. That's the message for this song. Smile. We should all just like be dancing kweli. We should all be smiling and being happy. You can also dance. I don't know.
Being happy, dancing, happy, and you'll smile out of that.
On that note, about like smiling, let's talk about habits that actually give back to you, because there are so many habits that we do that are just so unhealthy. Like unafaa kuwa like these habits, they are daily investments in your body, in your mind, and in your soul, and they give you like success for the future. And the first one are like the mental health boosters. And the first one is journaling. And I feel like we talk about journaling too much, and it's because it's important and everybody should be doing it, because it helps you clear your mind, because like unaandika vitu unafikiria instead of like doing other evil things. You should journal and clear your mind, and it also keeps track of how much you're growing. Pia you can read daily, musome vitabu, because it fuels your creativity and knowledge, and it gives you focus, especially those self-help books. kama kina atomic, hata motivational pia unaweza practice gratitude. Just be like grateful for the things you have asubuhi, jioni, hadi during the day. Maybe saa zile like siku yako imekuwa mrefu sana, then you could always like digital detox, you know, unaacha kutumia your phone nini, and that gives your brain room to breathe.
Yeah, and the other thing that you can do is like physical energy. Like stretch in the morning. Make sure set some time every morning that you can stretch. Like give your brain time.
Yeah.
And then walk after meals. Kula, like maybe during lunch break, take your meal, you can have a walk. That one will aid in the digestion.
Yeah.
And then it will even clear your head. The other thing is hydrate consistently. Like spend a margin.
Yeah.
Inasaidia your skin also.
High.
By the way, have you ever known that once you're hydrated, your brain becomes also sharper? I know in your
na ndivyo tumewa-educate.
Yeah, kidogo tu. And then the sleeping. Sleep at least 7 to 8 hours. Your body needs rest.
Yeah.
But tumesema hiyo the longest time.
Yeah,
the other thing is story ya mood boost.
Yeah.
Kulala pia.
Yeah, na pia hizi habits haziko tu mambo na physical na nini. Pia we can talk about the money, the mfuko.
Very important.
Yeah. So many of these ways unaweza fanya ni like una budget weekly, like and then inakupatia control of how your funds are going to be used. Na pia ina cut on stress, because unajua unaweza pata unafika Friday na hauna the funds unazipanga pole pole for each day mpaka inafika hiyo day. Then another thing you could do is learn a new skill, because it opens doors for everybody. Kama for example huko unajua ku-edit ama huko unajua kupiga picha, ukishajua hizo vitu it opens doors for you. Alafu pia you could always network intentionally, because opportunities come from people. Huyu anajua kitu enyewe haujui. So mkisha come together umebuild the whole community.
The other thing is the soul feeding habits. Like this will help even you, like itakusaidia soul yako, like spending time in nature. Like unaweza exclude wende to place unaweza listen to like venye wind na move
na mabirds
na
kama kuna karive
I know vitu kama hizo like it usually reconnects your peace. The other thing, like helping someone, like you're also helping yourself. Like once you do good things to others, definitely the good things will come back to you in multiple times. Talking kindly to yourself, like speak good things about yourself, like those affirmation, you know, I'm good, I can make it. You know, those things will even end up building your confidence.
Those are so many nice habits that could give back to you, and you should be practicing.
And by the way, Maryann, have you ever noted that when you were younger, life was so like time used to go slowly, like pole pole tu, and like sahi tu umeamka jioni shafika.
Walai.
Do you remember that a weekend felt like a whole, like even I don't know how to say it. Like it's kind of whole adventure. Ama unaona je?
I don't know, nilikuwa sijui nilikuwa naambia nani juzi. Like nikiwa mdogo I was on like kwani tunakuwa wakubwa at what time? Hadi nilikuwa nafikiria kwani wazazi wetu walizaliwa wakiwa wakubwa.
Kumbuka kuulizwa aje? Sasa utaimaliza high school lini? Unafika class 8 lini?
Sasa tushakwa the big people.
But I feel like tena time in a rush, mbio. But msiwori, there are some things that you can do that will help you, like your time to go slow. Am I slow down? Number one, you have to break the routine. Kuna kila kitu, like asubuhi azini kitu unafanya on daily basis. Mimi niamka, nimeoga, nimekuja kazini, nimerudi, nimetoka. Like that is a routine. And you can break that routine pole pole. Like you can even try, kama ni kukuja job, you take a new route. You can try even new hobbies and recipes. Like time utaona ni kama inasonga pole pole. Alafu going somewhere you have never been. Asa kama ni tema unapita hii njia ama unajua hii route peke yake, you can use the other place. Like you know that you're exploring. And then you know, new experiences stretch your perception of time.
Yeah. And the other thing you could do to slow down time is be present, like really present. Like, because time slows down when you're mindful. It slows down when you're in that moment. And the first thing you could do is put down your phone while you're eating. So lazima kila wakati ukikula una watch kitu. Feel the kile kitu yenye unakula. Then you could like then una focus on the small details. Kama ukikunywa chai una focus on how the tea smells. Ama ukiwa nje unatembea una focus on how the wind is flowing. Unasikiza nature, una like just be there. Then una journal what you notice. Kama journaling tena unaona
imerudi tena.
Yeah, sasa like during the day ukiwa mindful, ukiwa present, una notice everything, and then ukifika usiku unakaa chini with yourself, una journal all the things that you had noticed.
And then the other thing is like take time differently.
Yeah.
Like you can track it in a different way. Like instead of counting days, count moments.
Yeah. Ooh.
Most of us what tuna count days, honestly. What have you done within those days? As in itasaidia ku slow down your time. Like you can even write down a daily highlight, like what am I going to do, whatever, what have I done, whatever, you see? And then there is like you take a photo a day. Like kila siku create that moment, umepiga picha hii wiki nilikuwa nimevaa hingo, you know, kama hizo. The other thing is like keep a memory jar or even a visual calendar. Like I did this on this day or this date, like such things.
And then the other thing you could do is spend time with kids. This is actually a crazy one. Tukue na watoto. But like unajua kids experience time slowly.
Yeah, true.
So ukiwa around them, it will obviously like rub off on you. Like they'll force you to see the magic in the small stuff. Unajua venye watoto wanakuwa like, hey, hii nini. Utaanza kuwa wewe hadi wewe.
Tunawakaria wewe. The other thing is like travel. Even in your own city, like see must uende vacation Dubai. You can do it from within Kenya. Exploring somewhere, like somewhere new, will make your brain work harder to process everything, which makes time feel longer. Like nimeenda ateme just somewhere to watch an example, specifically a place. Like you'll get to try to understand what exactly took place that your entire time ulikuwa unatembea ama una explore. You could also get creative because when you're painting and you're dancing ama you're writing or playing music, you lose track of time, unakuwa in the moment. And your brain log in that time as rich and full of experience because it's like ni kama mental time expansion. And then you're supposed to sleep well. Like poor sleep makes your day blur together. Like kama hujalala vizuri unaonanga siku ni kama
haishi, ndio urudi kwa kitanda.
And then good sleep definitely it will sharpen your memory and you'll register your life more vividly. Like nilifanya hivi juu umelala wa kutosha, so your brain iko active.
And then you could always create your fasts again. So I'm talking about your first kiss, your first job, your first heartbreak. These are things that actually stick in your mind because they are unique and you're supposed to keep on chasing these fasts. So what do? Una create things for the first time. For example, how on a podcast, you create your first podcast. Ama you do your first solo trip. Kama mna traveling kama we'll travel on your own because it's the first time and it will definitely be memorable. And then people will try try sushi with chopsticks, and the fun will be like you failing because uko na uwezo wa chopsticks.
The other thing, you're supposed to romanticize yourself. Like as you're walking, walk as if you're in a movie. You see, and then like light a candle while you're reading. By the way, light a candle, kuna venye tu
una feel fit.
Exactly. Alafu drink water, like it's part of your youth. You see, alafu slow down. Once you're slowing down, you'll get the magic like you forgot to say.
Those are some of the few things you could do to slow down time and feel like a kid once again. You are listening to Gen Z Vibes, and babes, we are gonna take a breather. So go grab that iced coffee, stretch a little, and text your new boo. Or don't.